and I will be your host for today. So it is Friday, April 14th. To all my Orthodox followers, it's Good Friday for us. And let's do some plane spotting for about an hour, and we'll call it a day. So it looks like our first plane that we're going to be spotting is going to be Southwest 2225. Southwest 2225 headed to LAX. And I once again have my terrible tripod, which I don't know why I still have this thing. But it should kind of be a okay day here today. The weather is beautiful, it's starting to heat up. Airport is very, very busy, which I was really shocked to see. There's only parking left on the roof. So our flight that's bound for LAX is up next. And then before we end the show, I'm gonna try a feature where I can actually play videos. I'm actually debating on doing an entire different form of show for plane spotting, so keep an eye on that because I want to make it a little different than everybody else's. So I'm going to be looking for some people that are willing to actually be interviewed. So, alrighty, LAX flight is going, and then up next will be Alaska Airlines flight off to Seattle. Hopefully our internet holds up here today. Man, I hate this tripod. What in the living crud? And off to LAX they go. Hopefully I'll be on one of those flights soon. Been meaning to get to LA and do some spotting there, so we'll take the show on the road to Los Angeles one of these days. Up next is our Alaska Airlines flight headed to Seattle. But I know LA has already a ton of shows, but we'll still go. I'll put my own flavor to it. Also, I saw some images of Fort Lauderdale Airport. Man, that is freaking crazy. That entire airport looks like a freaking ship port. Adios, Alaska Air. Enjoy Seattle. Question, guys, do we have sound? Hopefully we have sound, because it would not be good if we didn't have any. So let's give it a break. Let's see the next plane that's going to be arriving. So we're going to be having Airbus A320 headed to Albuquerque. That's going to be American Airline 1398, and then Envoy 3466 headed to Ontario. As far as landing, I don't know what else is going to be landing. So let's take a look at our Albuquerque bound flight. Possibly the flavors of the poop truck. Then after I get done with the show today, guys, I gotta actually go pick up almost a terabyte worth of footage for an edit that is due on next Thursday. So I'm hoping I can get that edit squared away with by Monday. It's gonna be nice once I do a show at a different airport. Oh, what was that? once I do a show at a different airport, we're gonna actually get some larger planes, and I feel like I have a really decent handling of the panning and tracking the planes nowadays. So there's our Envoy flight off to Ontario, and it looks like right in front of it we have a Delta, what appears to be an A319 or A320 that's going to be departing as well. And on Sunday I get to break my fast, so I'm super excited for that. It's been a very difficult fast for me the last 40 days of just not eating as much. Woo! Man, it's been a while. So right in front, looks like we have the ground crew preparing what appears to be a Frontier Airlines flight. Yeah, my biggest worry about like going to LA is I've seen a lot of robberies there lately. So we're going to get American Airlines 501 that is going to be headed to Mexico City. That is going to be our next departure, an international flight. So let's go take a look at it. Alrighty, enjoy Mexico City, everybody. And from the looks of it, this Southwest might actually be getting ready to depart. I am not going to be live 4 p.m. today, my friend. I may have actually messed up the date. That was actually for the other day, being live at 4 p.m. I'm actually going to be in church around that time. And there's our little Delta. My guess is they're headed to Salt Lake City. Yep, Delta 1570 headed to Salt Lake City. It's an A320, 31 years old, 1992 is when it was manufactured. Honestly, if you think about it, it's crazy. So as the demand for aviation has increased, a lot of these companies have not been able to get new planes because there's a big back order on planes. So a lot of planes are actually flying for longer periods of time. And if you guys ever want to watch something cool on YouTube, they have a Delta service center in Atlanta. It is really cool seeing how they service all of their planes and keep them running longer. We do have a couple of recyclers here in the valley that basically old retired planes are taken apart and there's aftermarket parts. There's aftermarket parts that these companies can buy to keep their planes running longer. And that is why I hear that the MD-11, as much as we love that plane, is being retired because spare parts are becoming really hard to come by. So we are looking at runway 7. Let's see what our next thing, most likely a CRJ. So remember, smash that like button. It does help the channel quite a bit, guys. Even if you don't like it. So we have SkyWest 4949 with a short flight to Flagstaff, then followed by American 1479 off to San Antonio. This is the difficult part of being a one-man show. I'm checking to see if everything works, and I sometimes forget to pan. And if you guys would like to support the channel, we do have memberships and we have super chats. The funding is used to fund our meetups we have here in town and also pay for the parking. Yesterday, one of the followers dropped off some money. Roz, thank you very much, man. It's gonna help cover for today's show here at the garage. And then up next, we have what appears to be a Southwest Airlines coming up next. Southwest 1735 headed to Cancun. And this is kind of the sad time at the airport. Hey, don't get fired, man. You can always watch a stream when it goes live. But yeah, like as I was saying, usually when it's summer, a lot of the bigger wide-body planes no longer fly into Sky Harbor. Like due to the winter demand, we sometimes get 787s, A350s, 777s. But then during the summer, we transition to a more like a small, narrow-body airport, which is mostly the 737s and Airbuses. And the jerk face planes, which is the cargo that always go the wrong way. Any stream I've done, usually they go to the wrong route. And down there, I believe we have Missouri 1, one of the special liveries for Southwest. And earlier today, we actually, as I was setting up, Arizona 1 took off from here. But as you can see, some taxi action for you guys. There's the American Airlines flight. Oh, excuse me, I got the hiccups. And then up next, we have United Airlines operated by Mesa Airlines, headed to Houston. That's gonna be, wow. Mesa Airlines pretty much lost its American Airlines contract April 8th. So they're primarily gonna be flying for United. Because I guess United is paying them a lot of money for coverage. Makes sense, get your money's worth. My car keeps making like random noises from the heat, and it scares me because I always think somebody's behind me. Don't stab me. Adios, Mesa. And right below us, it appears the Southwest is getting ready to be pushed back. So let's wait for some pushback action, ladies and gentlemen. And that is Heart 2. It'd be cool if they actually had hearts on them. the hard-working ground crew. So I'm like really curious. So I don't know if you guys follow like aviation news. Why is it always that all of the plane collisions, like on the ground, happen in the east? Like, just think about it. Like, anytime you hear like of a plane being backed up into another plane, it's always either in Newark or New York. And over here we have a tail collection. We have our two Frontier, we have Delta, and then we have Allegiant. And up next on our departure is American Airlines 1160 going to LAX. Yesterday it was so freaking windy in the valley. And they go to Los Angeles. And the doors have closed. And our Southwest flight is officially pushed out, Part 2. That's crazy, we're not even seeing anything landing. Also guys, this is a pretty cool sight. I've panned to this area multiple times, but look, the river is fully running over there. So our typically dry riverbed has actually been running for almost a month straight. We've gotten a lot of snow melt, so they're alleviating the pressures on some of the dams. And as a result, it's like the Salt River is back to the Salt River. It's just not a riverbed anymore. Up next is American Airlines 1823 headed to Indianapolis. And then I believe our next flight is going to be an Amazon 737-800 coming in for landing. It's kind of funny, I was actually thinking about it, that I haven't seen that plane in a while, and boom, you speak it into existence. So I'm speaking into existence the $1 million I'm going to win when I buy a scratcher today. So how's everybody's day going? Are you guys at work? Are you at home? School? If you're working, it's Friday. You can make it through the day. Also, I don't know if you guys follow NBA. I'm a big basketball fan. I'm kind of a nerd about it. Oh my God, Minnesota gave up so much for Rudy Gobert, and the dude ends up punching his teammate and getting suspended and didn't play during a crucial game. So to me, that is one of the most hilarious things ever. Oh wow, this Amazon Air is actually operated by Sun Country Airlines. Then we have SkyWest 3096 headed to Monterey. That is what we're looking at right now. I had no idea Sun Country operated that. True, like Todd says, there's cameras everywhere. And to all of my followers, think before you post any videos or like even post anything, because whatever goes online stays there forever. Could come back and haunt you like down the road. Kind of glad we didn't have cameras when I was younger. We used to do some stupid stuff. We had them, but they were big and bulky. Adios, airplane. These Embraers are so freaking cool. They just look like majestic, in my opinion. So here comes our Amazon 737. Man, there's a lot of smog in the air. That is called a 2-for-1 shot. Boom. Look at that. I am getting a sunburn, my friends. That's not good. So up next for our departure will be that Frontier flight we were watching get ready earlier. Hey Marley. So we have our Frontier Marshall the ring-tailed cat livery headed to Denver. That's going to be our next flight. And we have a pencil boy coming in from Minneapolis. Chances are he's going to go north. I hope the pencil boy comes this side. Woo, what is that? We have a special livery, guys. Special livery. Looks like Louisiana 1. Has officially landed. So let's go back to our Frontier flight. Marshall the ring-tailed cat as he's departing for Denver. It's going to be a very steep takeoff, I have a feeling. I always wonder, do pilots sometimes watch these shows and catch themselves taking off? That'd be cool, man. And typical standard Southwest fashion, there's a race. Oh, I didn't realize that's a pelican. That is cool. I had no idea that was a pelican on there. I just thought it was like those waves. Well, I learned something today. And on the end of the runway, we have American Airlines 2085 headed to Sacramento. So let's go take a look at the Sacramento bound flight. But let's keep looking at this beautiful, beautiful plane, this livery. Hawaii 1 is supposed to be unveiled soon. There's probably people going out there to watch the Sacramento Kings play. Made the playoffs for the first time in 16 years. face got itchy. No. Okay, we have a Falcon on the other side. Oh wow, look at that. Look at the dust he kicked up. These Falcons are cool planes, man. And over to Skybridge we have Breeze Airways coming over. Pretty cool to see. And then up next we have American 1829 headed to Reno. I'm wondering where that plane went to park. Alright guys, let's go take a look. And looks like there's a United that's taxiing faster than the American Air. It's pretty neat. Then up next we have our Delta Connect flight, SkyWest 3548, headed to Los Angeles. Getting ready to depart, so let's go take a look at that. Special thanks to Todd for the donation. Appreciate you, man. And Marley says she loves Breeze Airways. So hopefully you guys are all having a good day. Like I said, I promised you guys I would be live. I kind of didn't even want to do it this morning because I felt tired. But why not, right? Alrighty, our SkyWest or Delta Connection flight is off to LAX. You can see it's starting to get hot. We have the heat back, the infractions or refractions, whatever they're called. Our Southwest that is taxiing, so I'm gonna double check something very quickly, guys. Likewise, Rizwan. It was a pleasure meeting you, dude. Thank you for the donation, my friend. You're the best. Hopefully you are enjoying this in your at work. And they're airborne. Oh, thanks, man. Here, let me give you a sticker. Well, I didn't expect this. Had one of the viewers show up and say hello to me. That's honestly, it's a fun community. Alrighty, check that out, guys. No way. That is the Honeywell 757. It does fly. No. Oh my God, this thing is flying. So that is the Honeywell 757 test bed. We've seen it multiple times on my stream, parked on the side. And now we actually got it landing. What do you guys think? Man, this is cool. I believe this particular 757 had its start with whatchamacallit, Eastern Airlines. And look at this, we have two elongated pencils. One is the Honeywell and one is the Delta. That is awesome. Two pencils for the price of one. Very nice. Also, breeze. That's funny. So check this out. Okay, so that plane is pretty unique because it does have like a little attachment area. So they'll sometimes put engines and stuff on it. And it says, the future is what we make it. This is wild. The fact that the 757 is flying. So if you guys just joined our show, our Honeywell plane just showed up out of nowhere, and I was extremely confused. So yeah, and then we have one elongated pencil over there, and then the second elongated pencil is on the other side. Somebody goes, buy one pencil, get one free. I would like to claim all of the pencils for free. That is cool, guys. All right, so let's go take a look at some taxi action. First of all, let's take a look at a United, but I want to show you guys how much dust he's going to kick up if he does turn on this side. Okay, so we're gonna be, oh my God, another plane is pushing out. And check this out. We have Missouri 1. Oh my God, too many planes. And over there is Lynx Air. It's a Canadian carrier that just started operating Sky Harbor a few months ago. Operating a 737. But right now, let's watch this and see how much dust he's going to kick up. Man, it got really interesting here. Man, this show has turned into something quite interesting, guys. So I just want to show you guys what I saw last time. It was actually when he powered up the engines. When the engines powered up, he kicked up an entire plume of dust. I'm hoping we get that soon. Hey, HP Flyboy, thank you for your input. Appreciate you. Taxi over, I want to show you guys the dust. I know the second I end up going over there, you guys remember that one time somebody got mad at me for filming a train on my own stream? That was hilarious. Alright, you got a taxi over, dude. Let's see. I know the second I stop panning on him, he'll taxi, because last time there was a huge plume of dust. I'm hoping to catch that. Hi, Leo. Did you work last night, dude? So while we wait for that plane, let's watch another takeoff. So welcome to our show where we plane spot, talk about randomness, and I sometimes occasionally try to sell you Herbalife. Buy Herbalife. They're gonna sue me one day. All right, let's take a look. Oh yeah, this is the only time you'll see Southwest not hurry. River is still full, man. You can actually see it. It's still flowing, so it's kind of cool seeing. Come on, Southwest. Taxi over. I want to focus on planes taking off. So I guess they're doing a lot of turn and burn takeoffs, if you think about it. And right below us we have Canyon Blue, Southwest pushing out. I think a lot of them are going to be retired. All right, dude, you it wasn't as dramatic as the Louisiana one. He ended up kicking up a lot of dust with Louisiana 1. Well, I waited for no reason. That sucked. So up next is Delta 733 headed to Atlanta. And kind of a rare sight, well, it's going to become quite common, but there's a United Embraer 175 that just showed up. Yeah, if you get an opportunity to watch that special on the facility where they service all the Delta flights in Atlanta, it's actually a really cool special. And like we said, maybe in like a couple of weeks, we'll do an LA show where we'll go to LA. I'll fly out for the day and but that is after I end up setting up all of my business stuff first. Hey Tim, what's up buddy? Here goes our American Airlines 737. He took up a lot of the runway, man. So Leo, there's the river. You'll be able to see it. This is crazy. If he does go into this gate, that's going to be impressive. No, different gate. So the ground crew, hard-working ground crew, is getting ready to prepare this flight for its next leg of revenue service. And then over there we have a United 737 that's about to taxi across. And what is it that I see coming in right now? And we have Cruise the Island Fox livery coming in from Santa Ana. This is hilarious. I mentioned Herbalife and somebody just texted me about Herbalife. I'm #1 salesman. High five. And here is our Lynx Air. Does anybody know the story behind these guys? Like, how did they get started? Because that's pretty crazy. It's like the second time I've seen them. I know they have a couple of older Norwegian flights or planes. So hopefully you guys are having fun and enjoying the show. In case you missed it, we did get the Honeywell 757. So up next is American Airlines 1748, headed to Santa Ana, operated by 737 MAX. But first of all, Allegiant. Potato cam is starting to show its age. Santa Ana is a very interesting airport. But welcome everybody, welcome to our stream. Hopefully you guys are having fun. It smells like burgers here. I'm right above Chelsea's kitchen, so Trevor can tell you guys how delicious those burgers are. And then looks like Missouri 1 will probably be the next plane we focus on as it takes off. So we're going to allow the Southwest to get out of frame, and then we're going to catch Missouri 1 as it departs. So Missouri 1 is Southwest 2928 headed to Vegas. And we have Southwest 1490 headed to Indianapolis, where our homie Tony Jones lives. And then we have JSX Airlines that's going to be coming up very, very soon. Is Missouri the battle-born state, or is that Mississippi? Or is that Illinois? Or do you say Illinois or Illinois? course, it does have a mismatched nose cone, so it's kind of hilarious. And the JSX landed, dang it. Cool. And what is that I see on the other side? Looks like a little business jet getting ready to depart. Honestly, it's terrible when they flip the runways, especially if you're trying to catch a specific plane. I've had that happen to me a bunch of times, man. It's not fun. Alrighty guys, come on, somebody take off. Not gonna lie, I'm getting a little tired, my friends. So let's see how much longer I can do this before my energy fades. Either way, I wanted to give you guys some time to connect as a community. And let's watch some ground crew action. Look at them as they're prepping everything. Working super hard, if you think about it. Man, my allergies are kicking my butt today, my friends. Usually I'm much better, but so we have Southwest 1920 that's rolling for departure. That is the Canyon Blue. Let's go take a look at that. Whee! Look at it, taking off. Golden, my friends. And then over there, you guys can actually take a look at it. That is our Metro liner that is operated by Key Lime Air or Denver Air Connect. It is a flight that goes to Cortez. And then up next, we're going to have Contour Aviation Embraer 140 that's headed to Page, which I'm extremely confused why they even have a route. I can't see a lot of people going to Page. And then right over here we have a Frontier flight pulling into the gates. So let's go take a look at that contour air, Embraer. Page is home to Lake Powell. I'm really curious to see how that water level is going to go up after this winter because it's extremely low. I think it was like a 20% last time I checked. It's crazy. We've had a big drought in the Southwest, so if you guys think about it, a lot of us drink water, and the Southwest population has grown and our water supply is dwindling. So up next is SkyWest 4972 headed to Laredo. And we have a United Airlines Embraer. So what do you guys prefer? Do you prefer the CRJ or do you prefer the Embraer? And we have a WestJet that is either going to Edmonton or Calgary. So let's see, I think maybe after the WestJet we will call it a day, my friends. Golden. So our next flight that could be departing could be the Metroliner headed to Cortez. Whoa, there's a go around. Okay, Metroliner, where are you? Or is something landing on this runway? Usually when something lands on this runway, they typically hold it. Maybe we'll catch something that is not on radar. Might actually be an American Airlines. Nope. The Metroliner is moving into position. Oh boy, I'm kind of starting to fade, my friends. It's what no food will do to you. Then we're going to have United Airlines 1269 headed to Chicago right after this plane. So if you guys like the channel, if you're into aviation and general community, we do have a Discord. You guys can join. One of the girls can post a Discord link. And click the notification and subscribe for future. It's always fun meeting new people. Alright dude, it doesn't take you forever to take off. Come on. Alright, while we wait for this dude, let's film this landing. And he's officially moving. Such a goofy looking plane, but looks cool though. So down there we have our ground crew working hard. Unloading luggage and such. Shout out to the ground crew. If you're a ground crew member, that's awesome. That's what I like to show on this channel, the people that make aviation possible. Let's take a look at our United flight, and our final plane for the stream is going to be the WestJet. It's 11:11, everybody, make a wish. WestJet that's going to Edmonton. So United 1269 with services to Chicago is up next. Remember what I always tell you guys, be good people, tell your loved ones you love them. Never go to bed angry, because you might regret it. Let bygones be bygones. Start every day with fresh slate, even if you are mad at somebody. Come on, there we go. Going to Chicago. I wonder what food they got there. They got pizza. That's one thing I'm excited to eat, guys. Pizza. Pizza and burgers eventually. Actually, no pizza because I'm lactose intolerant. It's gonna hurt my stomach. So, all right, let's take a look at what our next flight is. It is American Airlines 684 headed to Hawaii. And then we have our WestJet headed to Edmonton. Lucky people going to Hawaii. Golden. And let's go take a look at our WestJet flight. And after that, guys, I will bid you adieu. So thank you all for joining us today. Really appreciate each and every one of you. And look forward to seeing you on our next live stream. But prior to me going, I will play you guys a little video. Unless we get one more plane. One more plane is usually the motto of this channel. And I think we're going to get one more plane. But I want to thank each and every one of you that have constantly tuned in the last few months. You know I do it for you guys. I had many opportunities where I wanted to stop doing the stream, but just the fact that we built this community is what kind of keeps me going. And to all the members and everyone donating, really appreciate you guys. Helps keep the channel flowing. And I'm sure you guys understand that when I step away to focus on my business is my priority because it makes money for my family. And this is a hobby, but I like the hobby too. Alright guys, I will leave you with potentially a video, so let's see how this is going to play. So I'm going to show you guys a little windy landing compilation I made for you guys. So enjoy this.